My brother called my adopted son not real family at dinner. I said nothing. Then his wife asked me to donate my kidney to their daughter. I adopted Leo when he was 6. He's 14 now. My brother Scott's always had comments. Must be nice skipping the baby years. You'll never understand real parenting. It's different when they're actually yours. I'd let it slide. Figured he was just being ignorant, not malicious, but it built up. Every family gathering, another comment. Another reminder that, in his eyes, Leo wasn't really part of the family. Last Thanksgiving, Scott announced his daughter Haley needed a kidney transplant. Type AB negative. Rare. Only 2% of the population has it. I'm a match. Scott's not. Neither is Amanda, his wife. They'd been testing relatives for weeks. When they found out I matched, Scott called me immediately. His voice was different, grateful, desperate. 2 days later, Amanda called, crying, begging. She told me about Haley's declining function, about the dialysis, about how the transplant list could take years. I told her I'd think about it, and I meant it. Haley's 12. She's a good kid. This wasn't about her. That Sunday, we're at Mom's house for dinner. Scott's going on about Haley's donor list, how family should step up, how blood means everything. That's what family does, he kept saying. Real family takes care of each other. Mom's nodding along, Dad's serving potatoes. Everyone's treating Scott like a hero for handling this so well. Then Leo asks if he can show everyone his science fair project. He'd won 2nd place at the regional competition, built this whole model on renewable energy. The kid had spent weeks on it. He was so proud. Scott barely glances up from his phone. That's nice, buddy. Doesn't even look at the poster board Leo's holding. Leo stands there for a second, waiting. But Scott's already back to talking about Haley's medication schedule. My son quietly sits back down, folds up his poster, and stares at his plate. I watched his shoulders slump, that look I'd seen too many times over the years. Then Scott turns to me, takes a sip of wine, says, "You know, when Haley's better, we should do a real family photo. Professional one, just blood relatives this time." He says it so casually, like it's the most normal suggestion in the world. Amanda's nodding. "That would be nice. Something for Haley to have." Mom stays quiet, cuts her chicken. Dad changes the subject to the football game. No one says anything, and that silence said everything. Leo excuses himself, goes to the bathroom. He's gone for 15 minutes. I sat there thinking about every comment, every subtle exclusion, every time Scott had made Leo feel less than, and now he wanted my kidney, wanted me to give him a piece of myself, while he couldn't even give my son basic respect. I waited until dessert. Mom brought out her apple pie. Everyone's talking, laughing. Scott's telling some story about Haley's soccer team. I stood up, cleared my throat. The table went quiet. Told everyone I'd made my decision about the kidney donation. Scott and Amanda looked so relieved. You could see the tension leave their shoulders. Amanda's already crying, happy tears, reaching for Scott's hand. Scott's nodding at me like he knew I'd come through, like blood was thicker than water, like family always shows up. "That's amazing," Amanda whispered. "Thank you. Thank you so much." Mom smiled. Dad raised his glass. Even Leo came back to the table, looking confused about the sudden emotion. I said I'm donating it to the general registry, where it'll go to whoever needs it most. Could be Haley. Could be someone else's kid who also deserves to live. Someone whose family actually values all their relatives equally. The table went completely silent. You could hear the kitchen clock ticking. Amanda's face crumpled. Scott's fork clattered onto his plate. His face drained of all color. He opened his mouth, closed it, opened it again. Amanda whispered, "But we're family. She's your niece." I looked straight at Scott. "That's what I've been trying to tell you about my son for 8 years."